Then the lights grow dim, slim chance game and let the tales begin. Macbeth's got the faith, Taka's bring in the fire. Napkins and skits, so raise your thoughts higher.
With Costas in the mix, we're breaking the mold.
Adventures untold, both brave and bold. See on the quest where the shadows gleam. We're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim chance game and play straight from the heart. Oh, brothers of Steve, up brothers of Steve. Oh, slim chance game and play straight from the heart.
From boss fights to prayers, every world we roam.
We're building connections and calling them home.
Roll the dice, press start, take a leap of faith.
In the glow of the screen, there's a sacred space. Take to lead skies, late night fights. Together we laugh and together we thrive. From dungeons deep to celestial heights. Slim chance game and let's play all night. Beyond the quest where the shadows gleam. We're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim chance game and play it straight from the heart. Oh, brothers of Steve, up brothers of Steve. Oh, slim chance game and play it straight from the heart. So grab your gear, let's take the ride. Magnetic taco napkins by your side. Schizo and contestants lighting the spark. This is Beyond the Quest After Dark. When the night comes alive and the lights grow dim, slim chance game and let the tales begin. Macbeth's got the faith, Taka's bring in the fire. Napkins and skits, so raise your thoughts higher.
With Costas in the mix, we're breaking the mold.
Adventures untold, both brave and bold. See on the quest where the shadows gleam. We're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim chance game and play it straight from the heart. Oh, brothers of Steve, up brothers of Steve. Oh, slim chance game and play it straight from the heart.
From boss fights to prayers, every world we roam.
We're building connections and calling them home.
Roll the dice, press start, take a leap of faith.
In the glow of the screen, there's a sacred space. Take to lead skies, late night fights. Together we laugh and together we thrive. From dungeons deep to celestial heights. Slim chance game and let's play all night. Beyond the quest where the shadows gleam. We're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim chance game and play it straight from the heart. Oh, brothers of Steve, up brothers of Steve. Oh, slim chance game and play it straight from the heart. So grab your gear, let's take the ride. Magnetic taco napkins by your side. Schizo and contestants lighting the spark. This is Beyond the Quest After Dark. When the night comes alive and the lights grow dim, slim chance game and let the tales begin. Macbeth's got the faith, Taka's bring in the fire. Napkins and skits, so raise your thoughts higher.
With Costas in the mix, we're breaking the mold.
Adventures untold, both brave and bold. See on the quest where the shadows gleam. We're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim chance game and play it straight from the heart. Oh, brothers of Steve, up brothers of Steve. Oh, slim chance game and play it straight from the heart.
From boss fights to prayers, every world we roam.
We're building connections and calling them home.
Roll the dice, press start, take a leap of faith.
In the glow of the screen, there's a sacred space. Take to lead skies, late night fights. Together we laugh and together we thrive. From dungeons deep to celestial heights. Slim Chance Gaming, let's play all night. Beyond the quest where the shadows gleam, we're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim Chance Gaming, playing straight from the heart. Oh, brothers are steed up, brothers are steed. Oh, Slim Chance Gaming, playing straight from the heart.
Beyond the Quest After Dark is intended for mature audiences only. It contains strong language, humor, and topics that may not be suitable for everyone. Listener discretion is advised. You're going to hear real, raw footage of real life first responders discussing anything and everything. You may hear from preachers, teachers, EMS personnel, 911 dispatchers, military veterans, and more. Nothing is off the table, and nothing is edited out. The opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guest and do not necessarily reflect the views of the group Slim Chance Gaming or our sponsors. Now let's get started.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, y'all.
Welcome back to Beyond the Quest After Dark, second episode.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Start of the trilogy.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, sadly, Schizo didn't make it. He's back on the boo-boo bus.
Oh man.
And Taco's in the big city with the Dado at the hospital, so you got stuck with us.
You stuck with us.
Stuck with us.
And I don't have my Altoids today, so.
No outdoor, Jay. It's unhealthy how much we've missed the show. I have missed the show. I have missed doing the show. Some of the issues was my wonderful internet provider who's junk and still hasn't come fix the problem.
Yeah, and then me and Schizo got forced into mandatory overtime, so that's fun. That's a fun time.
It doesn't sound fun.
It wasn't fun.
So you're a liar.
I mean,
If
no.
the shoe fits.
I will say it was a little fun. Day shift is not near as bad as night shift. And anybody that tells you that otherwise is a
They're
liar.
a liar. Hey, how's everybody this evening anyway?
Not bad. Getting ready for the deep freeze.
What up, Super Mario cousin? Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm good. I'm partially over this whatever this crud is, but
Altoids, bro.
yeah, Altoids are doing their magic. I dropped off my heart monitor that I was forced to wear for a week. Broke out like crazy from it, so that's fun. And the nurse was like, she was like, "Did everything go okay?" I said, "Well, I mean, I had an allergic reaction to the adhesive, but other than that, yeah." She goes, "Can I see it?" And I showed her my chest, and she goes, "Oh, that looks awful, but it should get better now that you're not wearing it." I was like,
You don't say.
"Thanks."
I bet she went to college to be able to tell you that.
Oh man.
How cold's it supposed to get your way, Cal?
-8 tonight before
Ooh.
wind chill, so I'm not even sure.
You all prepared for that?
Yeah, I went and got some supplies today. It's gonna be nasty the next couple. I ain't trying to go out in it.
You best leave your faucets running.
You're damn right.
Straight up. It's been pretty chilly here lately.
Yeah, it has.
I think ours is supposed to start turning around tomorrow, I think. Warming back up a little bit.
One could hope.
Thaw everything out.
Well, I seen it was like 25, 30 degrees down in Georgia.
Yeah, they was snowing in Alabama at the beach.
Like this is no joke.
They said Florida was supposed to get like 3 inches of snow.
Yeah, half the world's on fire, the other half freezing death.
Misery Brothers are at it. What can we say?
I know Taco didn't get to make it, but I do know one thing he wanted to discuss, which I think him and Cal started talking a little bit. I don't know a whole lot of the details, what the deal was with it, but he was wanting to bring up the whole TikTok shutting down all for what, one night.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, it was a very short period. I don't know nothing about TikTok to be honest. I've never used it, but
Speaking of TikTok, while we're on the topic, big shout out to our fans who found us through TikTok. I'm looking at our analytics right now, and Cal's PTSD story has 3,400 views on TikTok. My Altoids commercial has 2,100 views on TikTok.
Woot!
Schizo's story has about 1,000 views on TikTok, and we have been approached by a sponsor on TikTok
Cool
who
man,
who might be starting to sponsor us very soon. Shout out to the podcast community on TikTok. They are the ones who reached out. Um,
I didn't
Pretty
even
much
know
all they
TikTok had a podcast community.
well, that's their handle on TikTok, and basically what they do is they select podcasts that they like listening to, and they feature them on their page that has over 100,000 followers, and basically tell everybody to go check us out. So
Gotcha.
oh man,
that's something behind the scenes in the works, little off air action for you.
that's
What was
freaking
what
awesome.
was the whole deal with TikTok shutting down anyway?
So basically, long story short, the government feels that it is a national security risk because the parent company behind TikTok is a Chinese company. But whenever they first brought these concerns up, TikTok was like, okay, and set up a headquarters in the US, set up US servers and follow all US laws regarding their servers. And the government was like, nope, not good enough. You have to sell to a US based company. Um,
Huh.
and they said no, so the government banned it. And then Donald Trump was like, actually, we're going to give an extension while my team figures out a solution.
Yeah, I don't know much about TikTok at all, to be honest.
The only thing I know TikTok is like it's the PG-13 version of OnlyFans for a bunch of chicks.
There is a lot of conspiracy theories going around, but nothing has been confirmed. One of the biggest conspiracy theories right now is that the shutdown was not an actual shutdown and it was a chance for them to migrate their servers over with Meta because they sold out to Meta. But again, that's not been confirmed. I've seen a lot of people debunk those theories, basically because Meta is a publicly traded company, and in the U.S., before they can purchase anything like that, there has to be FTC has to be involved, and public records have to be released. None of that's happened.
You know why I
Wow.
think TikTok shut down?
Why is that?
I think Chad forgot to do something,
Daggum, Chad.
and he
You
had to get
probably
he had
right.
to get the servers back up. I bet he done something.
You
I've heard
probably
about
right.
Chad. He needs to keep it up.
Right. It's all about money. You right. You right. Oh, I hear Gunner.
Yeah, he's right here on my shoulder.
Oh, he's he telling us hi.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I saw. Was that his
Mr.
first pup cup you gave him?
Oh man, yeah.
He liked that thing for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna. The next one's gonna be with a clear cup so we can track the tongue movement because he's hilarious. I love this guy here.
So, Napicano, anything on the brain today?
Um, I mean, there's always stuff on my brain. Altoids, UPS, you name it. It's all there.
I don't know what Altoids has to do with UPS.
No, I was referring to our last episode whenever I was giving ad plugs to companies that don't sponsor us.
Oh
Hint,
yeah.
hint.
Again, paper bags. No, I can't really. There's not really much on the brain at the moment. Probably by the end of the episode, I'll think of something.
Probably. Cal, anything on the brain at the moment? I know Cal's got me hooked on a new game.
Speaking of games, I downloaded the new Spider-Man remastered. It's pretty fun, bro.
Yeah, Taco showed me a game that I was like, "Oh Lord, if we do a video of this game, I can already hear napkins." And it was Fast Food Simulator. I said, "Could you imagine the Slim Chance crew trying to run a restaurant?"
It'd be chaotic and exciting.
Cal's got me hooked on Path of Exiles 2.
Oh man, I've been waiting for it for years.
It does seem a lot better than Diablo. I will give it that.
Yeah, they overtook Diablo for 10 times.
Yeah, Diablo 4 was terrible.
Sadly, I was waiting for Diablo 4 probably longer, and it was terrible.
The games like Diablo and stuff. I don't know. I haven't tried them recently, but back whenever everybody was trying to get me into them, I just couldn't really get into them all that much.
The run and hack and slash.
Yeah. Which I mean, that's kind of like how Spider-Man is, to be honest. Only there's webs instead of.
Only you're Spider Man, and that makes a difference.
Right? You can power up your suit now and get all kinds of crazy stuff. If only there was an Altoid power up, then you would be unstoppable.
Right. Oh, my children are blowing my phone up. Something has happened with one of them's Fortnite.
Oh man.
Not kind of a big deal. My phone's always blowing up.
I haven't checked. Have we had any questions submitted?
I haven't checked either. I've been so with this whole weather business and trying to help Chad in the background and the bot messing up again. Chadrick. I don't know if that's
My internet's just so unpredictable now. It goes off at least once a day now still. So speeds are crap.
but yeah, I'm calling Chad out for our bot not working.
Daggone Chad.
Did we address the email the serious relationship one? Yeah, we did. That's the last one that I have.
Okay. I just want to go and get that out of the way because I hadn't checked. Oop, lost my headphones. Chad says he's sorry.
He better be.
He's got a gavel in his hands.
Listen. Listen to me. Um Speaking of, a little bit of sad news for all you slacking pepper bags out there that has not already checked out Angry Vet Nation. You waited too long. Um,
It's
to
not so much
anybody,
sad news as it is good news too.
that's true. They have grown so much that they are currently at a peak in their funding, meaning that at this current time, they are not accepting new members. However, if you are a first responder or a veteran, visit angryvetnation.org, click the subscribe button, and put in your email address so that whenever applications reopen, you will be the first to know. You don't want to wait.
You do not. But that's also
They
very good
are
news because
awesome.
that means, that Angry Vet Nation is growing.
Way faster than I expected. It's incredible.
I'm proud to be a member of the Angry Vet Nation, even if
Yeah.
Chad's in it.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome.
So I got some stuffs coming up soon. Um, we've been in talks with a major backer, but that's all we can say for now. Big things are coming. Ooh,
Ooh, that made me tingle a little bit.
made my liver quiver. So I got some stuffs coming up that I don't know. You ever have like one of those things like you really dread doing, and you just get like extremely like nervous about it, even though it's a couple weeks away.
Mhm.
Every time you
Yes.
think about it, it just like makes your stomach turn.
Yes.
Yeah, how do you deal with that? Because I want it to quit.
It's not easy. I In the past I've just put it off till the day and I'd hit it full force. Even though it makes me sick, a month
Right.
before uh
It could turn
I
out
guess it
really good
depends
and not
on
be
what
near
it
as bad as I'm expecting. But
yeah, I think it depends on what it is, but
like the thought of it, just I'm like, oh.
Um, for me, I kind of got to hit a mindset to where it's like it is what it is. What's gonna happen is gonna happen, and
But what if you
kind of
don't know what like depending on how things go, you don't know how it's gonna happen. What's gonna be the outcomes of it?
well now my brain's confused.
Could be worse. Could be better.
Well, in the end, put your trust and faith that no matter the outcome, even if it's worse or better, that it's all gonna happen for a reason, bro.
Well, I know that, but that doesn't change the human nature of just being constantly anxious about it.
That's true, but let me ask you a question: is there anything that you could do prior to whatever this is that's gonna change the outcome?
Um, be a better driver.
I
um,
would I wish I would have took my mom's car to the car wash last year during winter so I could get the salt, sprayed off underneath because her car has a major problem right now and
Oh, from all the salt.
yeah, it just rotted away something I think that's kind of needed. Yeah, the back shock on the passenger side, it ate through and it's just dangling there. And there's no other option. Just gotta keep driving it.
You do what you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to look for a new car for her, but it was all hit all of a sudden. 2 days ago. I
Right.
went and seen that, and I'm like, God damn. Starting to look for a new freaking car. She loves the Mariner, man. That's a good little SUV.
My wife hates her car. We just can't afford to get a new one.
my car gets me from point A to point B. That's all I'm worried about.
Shout out to Popo Peepaw for the follow. That's my
Dog.
dad.
Yeah, he asked me how he could get on the Twitch thing and watch us live, so I set him up.
Nice.
What's
Ration
everybody?
shorts.
Is everybody ready for adultness?
I'm waiting on you, homie.
I'll take my pants off. I'll be ready here in a sec.
This is after dark.
No,
All right, I'm ready.
next time this year, aka Adult Christmas. Typically I'm looking forward to getting like a newer vehicle or whatever, but this year I think I'm just gonna find my own place and put the rest of it up in savings. A rainy day fund, something I ain't done before.
Pretty excited coming up. We're going to be taking the kids to see the Harlem Globetrotters. Y'all ever seen them?
Only on video.
I saw them once when I was younger. I enjoyed it a lot, but it was a Christmas gift they got this year. Pretty excited to take them to it.
The Globetrotters still awesome as they used to be?
I don't know. I ain't seen them in a long time.
Yeah, it's been many years.
They put on a good show. Okay. Okay. My kids, they are absolutely obsessed with basketball anyway. And their gift, someone scored them tickets. They're going to be like right court side. And the
Dang.
players are going to be able to like get them on the court if they want and spinning the ball on their finger and all that stuff. So
That's gonna be killer.
That's
I
cool
think
as
they're going to
hell.
enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
But if one of them players start getting me on the court, I'm like, nah, that ain't happening.
Hey, go make that half court shot and win $500,000
Yeah, buddy.
or something.
I want to do that little where they run, jump on a trampoline, and dunk it. I always wanted to try slam ball. I watched that when I was younger.
I do that in my younger days. I'm scared to hurt
Scared-
myself.
Yeah, I'm scared I'm gonna break something now.
Yep, no joke.
Did you turn your camera off to eat an Altoid?
No, I turned it off to get a sip of ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Are you gonna do a commercial for Dr. Pepper now?
They should sponsor us. I'm just saying.
Bro, I can't stand Dr. Pepper.
You blasphemous piece of crap.
You shouldn't need 23 flavors to make one flavor.
It is
Just-
the best 23 flavors to ever be. Okay?
Which I'm also not a big fan of Mountain Dew either. So
That's like,
I know,
you know
I'm
how
not
every
redneck.
state
I
has
know.
like a, you know how like every state has like their own flower and their own bird and all this. That's the drink of Kentucky.
Mountain Dew.
Yep.
I thought it was L8.
Well, that's the good drink. Mountain Dew is like the toxic drink.
See, I got my aunt to quit drinking Mountain Dew because it has something in it. Brominated vegetable oil. I got them to stop drinking that. I mean, I don't think Pepsi's any better.
What's
I
wrong
mean,
with
I'm,
Pepsi?
I don't drink pop, period, but I knew that Mountain Dew had this certain thing in it, and I let them know, and I told them it worries me. So
Nah,
I
I know
just,
Mountain Dew's loaded down with a crap ton of sugar, but
yeah.
I used to also drink crap ton of Red Bull, and you can pop for methamphetamines on a drug test drinking that.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you could, but apparently you can.
Wow.
If you drink too many of them.
It says it's snowing again.
Yeah,
what it
it's snowing
says,
here
but-
too.
I don't know if it is. Unless we're going to get like another foot of snow, I'm over it.
I'm over it. Even if we were planning on getting another foot.
I don't know. I always said if it's going to snow, we need a lot of it. If not, it don't need to snow.
The older I get, the more that I get the whole
Adulting?
yeah, I prefer give me the warm weather.
Yeah, I'm ready for spring. You damn right.
So, what's everybody's opinions on the new president?
I'm happy.
Trump back in office now, ain't he?
Yeah,
Yes.
officially.
I mean, he saved TikTok. What more could you ask for, America? Everybody hating on him, and he saved TikTok.
Have you
for
heard his new law that he's already in the process of?
I have not.
The new law, if it passes, is that any person, male or female, that pays child support gets to claim the kids on their taxes every year, no matter what.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah, instead of a single parent getting screwed over.
Whoever pays the child support gets the tax rights.
I always thought that's the way it should be, but you know,
I agree.
I guess I'm biased in my thinking too. That you know, a father's love's just as important as a mom's love, but
So let me. That
that ain't
brings
the
me
way.
up-
That ain't
just
the way
pop-
people sees it.
That just popped something in my head I want to bring up that I thought would be a good topic and I forgot about until just now. Um, I was seeing on another podcast this guy explained that a father is actually more important than a mother in a person's life. Now, hear me out. I don't want a bunch of people mad. So hear me out. You go through life, and how many people do you run into that have daddy issues? How many people do you run into that their father has been out of their life and it's messed with them so much that just living day to day is difficult. They're constantly searching for somebody to replace the father's love. Yes, the mother is important, but you don't really hear of anybody with mommy issues.
I don't know. Like, don't
It's
get me wrong. I think they're both equally as important. I mean,
I don't think that either party is less than by any means.
right.
Like I don't feel that way at all. But it was just an interesting take on it that I've never really heard explained that way. And I wish that I would have saved that video because I would play it for the show to get the he explains it a little further. But I don't know. It's just it was an interesting point of view that I'd never really thought about before.
I mean, we lucked out. I mean, it was real hard on our mom, but she was more of a dad to us than what we had growing up, and taught me how to be a man more than what my dad did. You know, she was working two, three jobs at a time, sometimes providing for everything, and I think we turned out pretty daggone awesome.
I mean, we are pretty hard to beat.
I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, it's really nice to have a father in the household, and that takes, raising a child. It's 100-fold better with a father in the household. But just me, my mom, and my sister growing up. My dad was there sometimes, but my pap, he was the father figure, and he made sure that nobody went without, and he gave me a lot of advice I wish my dad did at the time.
I get that.
I
It's
mean,
kind of
I
how our papa was for us too.
yeah, he filled that void, even though my dad, he actually came in later on in life, and he's been amazing since. During those younger years, it was my pap.
You know what kills me about stuff kind of. Uh, okay, so this isn't like the exact same, but it's kind of staying on topic. So, say say your mom and dad don't work out, they both remarry, and then at one household you've got brothers and sisters there that don't live with you. What absolutely it burns me up is when they show so much favoritism, when the kids aren't treated equal. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that should be a thing. Kids are kids in the family. They all need to be taken care of the same.
I literally set my kids down a few days ago, and I was like, listen, I don't know how things are ran when you're not here, but I want you to understand something. When you're here, there are no halves, no steps, no if, ands, buts. I don't care. I mean, family is family. You all are siblings, and you're always gonna be. There's no favoritism. There's no I like this one better, love this one more, blah blah blah. Everybody's equal.
I agree with that 100%.
So do I.
I don't think that the words if you okay, so if you knowingly, and this is going to segue us into a little bit more of a different conversation, but if you knowingly get into a relationship with somebody that had a kid before you are choosing to love that kid. You are choosing to be a part of that kid's life just as much as you are to their parent. And I feel like that once you choose that, that kid is equally as much your kid as if it was biological.
Right.
Um,
Package deal.
exactly. package deal. And if the biological parent doesn't see it that way, then I think you might want to rethink getting into a relationship with them because that's like core value stuff, you know?
Like whenever we set him down and we was talking to him, and my wife even she even told him, like whenever I met you all when I was just dating your dad, I knew you that meant you all come with him, and I wanted you all to be my kids too. That doesn't mean that you all aren't as important as her child she already had. That meant she just gained that many more children. And I was like, exactly. Like, there's no, there's no this one's better than this one or treat this one different than that. Treat them all the same. Period.
Yeah, it should be a blessing gaining family because at the end of everything, family's all you got.
Right.
And
I mean, I've been I love this girl and she has two daughters. And if I don't have any kids, if I had the chance to be with her, that they would be my daughters.
Right.
I would never look at them anything differently. I would do everything to fucking protect them.
Right. Yeah. I think like when I'm, for example, like just experiences that I've been through. So my dad had remarried. She had two children, but we didn't live with him. We only got to see him every other weekend when we went and things. And then like on holidays and things like that, like on Christmases, when we would go and you get like, here's this, and not to say like gifts should be expensive things and this and that, but when you reach a child a gift that's like maybe $30, and then you can see all these other presents around with the other children's name that they tell them not to open them, wait until we're gone, and then you come back a couple weeks later and find out there was Xboxes and games and all kinds of stuff. Like that takes a toll on a child's mind. You know what I mean? Like I don't see how other people can show favoritism like that.
Yeah, it's unhealthy to do that. I
yeah, I
mean,
don't. I can't wrap my head around that either. That's, I mean, to me, that's, well, it is. I mean, it's the equivalent of child abuse because you're pretty much mentally abusing a child whenever you do that.
Yeah, mental abuse is
Whenever,
just as unhealthy as physical abuse.
oh,
yeah,
absolutely,
and maybe
absolutely.
even worse.
Sure.
Um, Speaking of, that's something that I really struggled with, and it's not because of the way I was raised or anything. I don't feel like. I just feel like it was just something with me as a person ever since high school. And I actually was talking to somebody about this before the show. I've always struggled with like confidence issues
Oh yeah, me
and
too.
struggled with, even all the way down to like the self-worth, and that's something that I haven't really got out of until here recently. Like here recently I have started to realize, I am kind of a catch, I mean,
Look at you, son.
I don't know. It's just something that I've always struggled with, and here lately, I feel like I'm starting to get out of that, and um, it does, it helps the mental side of things a lot
Sure.
whenever you're not struggling with that self worth and self confidence issue.
It's like when I met my wife. I think she had cracked a joke or something, and I just took it like the wrong way, I guess, or just took it straight to heart. And she was, she made the comment then. She was like, "You have no self-esteem whatsoever," and I was like, "I know." And she said, "Well, we're gonna change that." I was like, "Okay."
That I mean, that's something I've really been working on, which brings up it's not directly related, but you were talking about the step and the showing favoritism and stuff. So that brings up something I want to ask you about, medic, because I know that you've been through it personally with a whole two separate households deal and everything. How do you handle? Well, I'll just give you my example and then ask you how you handle it or how you would handle it. The issue I'm having right now, my children have started getting visitation with their mother again,
Mm-hmm.
and here lately it's been a fight. Everything has been a fight. Well, at mommy's we don't have to follow that rule. At mommy's we don't have to do this. At mommy's we don't have to do that. Like, how do you deal with that?
Um, well, which first of all, I can say, even like right now, when I get my children, that first day is, because I don't know if it's more of how they act there because they know they can get away with different things or what, but um, like a lot of common sense stuff, like rules that they should obviously be following. Um, that's where you just have to be like, listen, you're gonna have to be on board with some of this, and if she can't, then you just have to kind of make the best of it, really.
Like one of the things in particular that comes to mind is that we're trying to break the whole running in the house thing.
Right.
Um, it's a lot. It's easy for stuff to get broke. It's easy for people to get hurt. So, not out of meanness, just you know,
Common sense.
yeah, basically. Um, and this is something that I have. I'm in the process of trying to fix it. Don't get me wrong. Like there has been communication issues, so it's not like I'm saying that it's anybody's fault. Um, but that was just something that was brought up that comes to my mind quickly is, they made the comment, well, we can run at mommy's. It's just you won't let us run here because you're mean.
Yeah. See, a lot of it too is they. That's how they're gonna see a bunch of stuff if she's not enforcing the same rules. But I think it goes back to common sense stuff too. Of you probably shouldn't be letting them run the house. How many times have they got hurt running through that house?
Which, like I said, it's one of those things that we had never really talked about since the separation, and
Right.
we're in the process of like, let's get on the board and have the same rules at both of our houses so that it's not this whole them picking a favorite. Um, but it was just something that I didn't know.
See, rules are rules. There's
It's like if you go to Walmart. Do you usually run through Walmart? No,
I've
it's common
seen
sense.
some,
You
but
kind of just want to
yeah,
walk through the
common
store
sense.
and when you're at a house. I mean, if you're outside playing and running, that's one thing. That's one
Uh,
thing you also got to remember too. Is kids are just they have so much energy, and their first thing is they want to run it off.
but stability and rules that imparts discipline, and
There you go. Lay some knowledge down on him, Cal.
you know what, it just you got to teach them young discipline, being nice to others. You don't run through a freaking china shop as a bull. Even your own house. I'd never run through here unless someone's breaking the door down.
Or unless you got to get to the bathroom quick.
What? Yeah,
Right.
And even at
I've
even at
done
those
that a time
times,
or
you know how many
two.
times I've stubbed my toe because I hit the wall because I
I
was
still
running.
I still walk, and I got my hole clenched,
And it doesn't
but
really matter. Like even they're gonna say, "Well, you're being mean," blah blah. But when they get older and they look
they will
back on things, they won't
they
see it
will
that way.
thank you. They will thank you for those roles as a kid. That
My
shapes
oldest one,
them.
I keep telling him he's got teenage brain. Like there's no common sense going through that brain, and he's the biggest one of them. He tried to run the other day, and nothing around falls flat on his face to the wall. It's like, why? Why were you running? I don't know. So the very
What?
next day, what does he do? Takes off running, falls. Oh, I said, I hope you hurt yourself. He said, what? I said, well, if you ain't gonna use your brain, maybe if you hurt yourself, you'll learn a lesson. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, it'll be a lesson learned. Yeah, I truly believe in rules and stuff for kids, it shapes them up to be better adults. If they have compassion and restraint, and
So I'm
they want to do
curious,
the right
Cal.
thing.
So, given his situation, well, at mommy's we can run, and you're just being mean, not letting us run here. How would you handle that?
I would say, well, I'm going to be mean because it's going to help you out when you get older.
See, that's all you need. That's all you need to hear right there. He got you.
I mean, it's
If Schizo was here, he'd be like, "Well, you have to find somebody that does anything for money, and that gets rid of people."
I think being the more disciplinary parent it'll help any kid out once they reach a certain age, because they'll realize,
Yeah,
this
I've
is
I've
stuff
met a
that I
lot of
needed to
people that
learn.
were they had a lot of lenient parents. They got away with
Yeah.
pretty much everything,
Yep.
and they regretted it when they got older.
Yeah, because they expected like a
Well,
silver spoon.
Yep.
I've met a couple that's been that way as well, and they're the kind that have a fit and demand a manager because they don't get something that was in the wrong place.
That's
I
like
mean,
the whole generation of feeling entitled to everything kills me.
it does.
Drives me crazy.
Yeah, it hurts.
It says ads will play in a minute, sir. You ain't got to do the awkward silence yet.
I don't know, but yeah, that was just this whole navigating this whole separation and then the divorce and the court and all that. It's definitely a learning curve to say the
Yeah,
least.
Can't be
yeah, it's not.
easy.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing by any means. But I will say, um, it does get easier after a little while. Eventually, you kind of just learn how to deal with each other. There's been multiple times she's got a hold of me and was like, "I need you to deal with the children because they won't listen to me because she knows they get disciplined here."
That means you're doing the right thing. There's rules.
There is rules.
Yeah, God forbid there's rules.
Rules that were not made to be broken.
These are rules that all kids need to know. You know,
Speaking of
you know,
which, and because we've talked of TikTok, I saw a TikTok earlier. This guy's at the gym. He's a pretty jacked dude, just standing there on his phone. And this little teenage boy walks by and grabs his hat and puts it on his own head, and he's like, "Give him a hat." He's like, "No, bro." He's like, "Give him a hat." He's like, "No." The dude like just jack slaps the crap out of this kid. And he's like, "All right, here's the hat." And he's like, "You need to learn some manners and not take things don't belong to you." And I was like, if every child had to go meet this man, maybe America still has a saving grace.
that kid gained 10 years of fatherly experience with the slap.
Right. It says ads are playing now. I don't know if they are.
They are.
Indeed.
They are playing on yours. So if you're watching mine or if you are a subscriber, welcome to the awkward silence time that you get to just hang out with us
Yay,
while we
awkward
wait for
silence.
Medic's ads to finish.
I'm going to walk down the stairs real quick. I'll be right
You
back,
better
fellas.
hurry. You've got
But
how
don't
long?
run.
I'm not going to run.
It
User in your channel stopped recording.
says a minute
Anybody
and 20.
anybody that is watching my stream or is a subscriber of Medics has anything that they would like us to bring up or discuss, put it in chat now.
I said hi to all people watching yours. If you're not subscribing to Napkin's channel, help him hit affiliate so you can.
Then we both will have awkward silence times.
Yay! I won't be alone. I do got to get back into streaming some more though.
I'd say that this is going to hurt your numbers where we had to cancel 2 episodes.
Yep. It'd be alright.
I'm seeing 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and.
Yeah, it says 31 seconds.
User in your channel started recording.
Turn that back on.
Hockey doggy. It says 15 seconds. It should be over.
I'm saying 5
Can't ever
seconds.
trust it, man. It always says like ads are gonna play and then they don't play, so I never know what's happening.
And I'm back on my phone. So welcome back. You didn't get to sit through the awkward silence with us.
Welcome back. While we're waiting on Cal to get back,
Big old pepper bag.
he's like the biggest pepper bag I've ever met.
I know.
I don't even know what a pepper bag is.
I don't either, but it sounds offensive.
I do want to give a huge shout out to Angry Vet Nation though for sponsoring the show. For those that don't know what Angry Vet Nation is, it is a group that helps people that are first responders or veterans that are interested in getting into the streaming world. They help out with anything really you can think of. When they say they got your six, they got your six. So their applications are currently turned off at the moment, but you can go to angryvetnation.org and hit subscribe, and you will be notified as soon as the applications open back up.
I'd also like to take the time to remind everybody that we do have a website with a blog. It's beyondthequest.com. You can go to that website and you can read the blog, read about your host, except for about the pepper bag cow because he hasn't sent me his yet.
He's such a pepper bag.
You can listen to the show directly from the website. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can do on there. You can contact us and your questions and concerns, comments, piercing critical insights. They'll all be mentioned right here on the show every week or every episode.
Hate mail and all.
Hate mail and all, that's right. So you can do all that directly at beyondthequest.com. Or if you want to do both and subscribe to Angry Vet Nation's newsletter so that you know whenever their applications reopen, you can also hit Beyond the Quest link there and it will take you to our website, I believe, if Chad has set that up.
So I'm telling, Chad's supposed to be doing it.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50 if Chad's behind it.
I don't know, maybe you need to crack a whip again. I heard you had a way to motivate him. Was you mean to him? Did you yell at him? You made fun of him, didn't
I was stern. I mean, did you see the picture of that?
you? Sorry, Dad. He's really walking. He's taking a while.
Yeah, he is.
I'm confused.
On.
So it pulled up the shared chat on my other screen, and it's all different colors. Weird. So you're about over the crud, huh?
I think so. Not. Let me knock on wood, but I think so.
Lord have mercy, he got lost.
I mean, his house ain't that big.
He's probably just standing there watching. Creepy.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Woot woot. Did you get you a follow?
I did.
Aw, ain't that cute? So
Somebody loves this.
we are on schedule for the original Beyond the Quest to pick back up on Monday, correct?
Yes, yes. Lord willing and the creek don't rise and Medic's internet stays on, we will be back on schedule.
Don't get me started on this internet, man.
from this point forward, we should be back on schedule. Speaking of, check out, look up Some Chance Gaming on Facebook. You can get all announcements about the show there. Keep up with our schedule if a show does have to be canceled. We're also back to beyondthequest.com because it's just that awesome. We post in the blog there as well. So if you log on at the time that we're supposed to be on and you don't see at least a countdown timer going, check out our Facebook or beyondthequest.com and see if there's an announcement about a show cancellation or delay.
You can also
Because
check us out on YouTube. We got a bunch of content on there, uploading weekly.
life does happen sometimes. We
I'm
are
telling
human.
you,
We are human.
human, kinda schizo. I wonder sometimes.
Yeah, same, same.
Had it? Was he a little upset you all got held over Monday?
That's an understatement.
He said he was singing to, I guess, one of your all's bosses.
Yeah, I think the supervisor. Yeah, there was.
I don't know what you're looking at, but it ain't me.
Listen, I told you I'm a popular man. No, I think I love Schizo to death. Don't get me wrong, but I think I made him upset a little bit because he was talking about the future, and I kind of told him I was like, I've never stated a job that made me unhappy. I've never stated a job that made me miserable, and if this place is stealing your peace that much, then just walk away. Like there's no shame in it. But I don't know. I think part of him wants to leave and another part really doesn't, if that
Right.
makes any sense.
Well, it is his first night back on the first day. He went back in this morning, I believe,
Back
for
in the
his
boo boo bus.
on the trauma llama train.
I'm back. I do apologize.
You walk off slow. Maybe you should have ran.
Oh, it's cold outside. It slowed me down.
That cold air hit.
Yeah, it cuts through your bones, man. And garbage night.
Oh, I hear that. Took care of mine today.
You stepped away from this wonderful show with all of our 10 viewers that are watching us live to
You want
take
to
your
know something?
garbage
Want to
down.
know something? Rules.
Rules.
I
Rules. We
do
just discussed
apologize.
rules and discipline. It was trash day. He had to get the trash out.
That's one of the rules in the household. I will not let, my family go out in that cold ass weather.
Such a you're
So,
such a man of the house.
I'm trying to be. Oh, shit. Trying to warm up.
I don't know what my dog's doing. Anyways, Kyle,
Oh, no.
you
What's
got
up?
you got to give us something. What you got to give us
Yep.
something on the brain you want to talk about?
Could be anything, sir.
Putting you on the spot.
Uh,
Anything and everything. I mean, last episode I talked about Altoids for 30 minutes, so
It's a cure all, in case you didn't know.
the answer to the universe.
something that's been worrying me. Um, you know, bills are skyrocketing, and you know, I I finally got full disability, but it doesn't seem enough. And I'm hoping now that we got a new president,
Trump gonna fix it.
I, I
Daddy
I'm not
Trump!
even I'm not even saying fix, just
Help.
take things back to what they were before they skyrocketed.
Back in my day, you get a pack of gum for a nickel.
I have a lot of faith that things are going to get a lot better for all of us.
I hope so.
You know,
I mean,
um,
I believe it.
Get much worse. Can't get go out and get milk.
Yeah.
I think things will improve. I mean, time will tell, but
I, I think they will as well.
I do. I kind of want to bring something up that we talked about last Beyond the Quest, not Beyond the Quest After Dark, and get Cal's opinion on it.
Oh no. What's that?
Um, what's your opinion on dating coworkers?
Uh, I mean, after I got out of the army, I didn't have many jobs, but there were a couple. I was like, hey, I was thinking it, but I knew not to do it. One was the boss's daughter. I, it, as much as I would like, I, I I knew there was a boundary. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's a great thing to do because if things fall out, you guys got to go to work
True.
I
and you're
think
going
as
to
long
see
as,
each other.
but I think as long as both are mature, then even if
See,
things don't,
it's one thing if you know odds are one is stupid. So you got to take that into consideration. It's not even 50-50. It's more like 70-30, 80-20. So I mean, I would stay away from it because the odds aren't for you.
So what if it wasn't like per se a coworker working with you, but working in the same building?
See, that would change the equation.
So what
I
does the
mean,
equation go to?
odds
it's 3x minus y equals bc. I haven't figured that out yet,
I should
but
probably let you know I failed algebra.
I still think it's an 80-20.
See,
Uh,
you got to think
just
though.
my
Like I
opinion.
come from EMS, and EMS is like,
everybody's screwing everybody.
yeah, it's a different person every
Man,
week, man.
so I need to look into the EMS. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't jump into that.
Everybody be in the ER.
Like a lot of times, I mean, they'll end messy and whatnot, and then the next week, everybody's over it because they're both with different people and all kinds of messed up stuff.
I mean, see,
My
I
wife
was
says it's
kind
a
of.
mess when everyone's screwing everyone in EMS. You ain't wrong. But I
I mean,
also mentioned whenever he first brought this up on Beyond the Quest of I was, you know, I've always been a firm believer like when you go to your job, you're there to do your job. And if both
yes.
people are in that mindset, even if it ends, if you both are going to do your job, then you focus on the job.
I think it should be if you're going to be in a relationship, it should be outside of work. I seen something. It was like a month or two ago. 15 instances of people working within the VA and that they're having relations on the job instead of doing what they're supposed to do, and none of them were. They were never fired. They were never removed. And it's kind of disgusting because the VA, it took me a long, went to the VA for several years and it took so much time to get things done if they were doing their job instead of, hitting up the back room there,
Right.
you know, veterans would be more taken care of, I think. There's certain instances, especially when you work in veteran affairs. You
Every
know,
time I've had to deal with patients with, the VA clinics or hospitals and stuff, there's a lot of times I'm like, yeah, this place is kind of a joke. They deserve a lot better than this.
yeah. Couldn't tell you how many stories I've seen. A veteran pulls into the parking lot of the VA and they expire themselves
Right.
because they can't get any help.
Yeah,
I
there
hope
was
that
actually a
changes.
guy sitting outside of Walmart in the parking lot the other day holding a sign, and I thought the sign was going to say, asking for money or any. Nope, sign said VA sucks.
Spreading awareness,
Yeah.
plain and simple. Damn, and it's sad, man.
Yeah.
It took me 11 years to start getting benefits.
Through the VA of dealing with them?
Yeah, yep.
Jeez, oh.
Well, when I first got out, um, I went to the VA and it was a joke. They just gave me a bunch of medication. It wouldn't help in any way. Actually, they just give you pills to take, and I didn't like that. I didn't like being loaded up on medication,
Right.
and it was like 9 years later. One of my buddies that I served with, he got a hold of me, and he mentioned some place I could turn to. It was a law firm down in it was close to Charleston. I think it was yeah, it was down near Charleston, and they took my case, and you know their motto is we take no for an answer. They do nothing but help veterans, and they they gave me some life back.
That's pretty awesome.
It is.
Yeah, I know there was a guy I worked with on the ambulance. He went through VA for all his stuff. And he come back from an appointment one day and I was like, well, how'd it go? And he said, he gave me another bottle of pills. I said, another bottle of pills? And he said, yeah, it just makes
Yep.
8 at home now that I don't ever open.
Yeah, I was never a fan of the medication. The only thing I liked was stuff to help sleep. Um, if there's any veterans watching or listening and you need some help, Jan Dill's attorney at law, Parkersburg, West Virginia, give them a call. They will help. They changed my life. They got all the help that I've ever needed. Parkersburg, West Virginia, Jan Dills.
Shout out.
I can't thank them enough. They're not sponsoring us or anything, but they saved my life.
But they should be.
It's okay.
I,
Neither is Dr. Pepper and napkin. It didn't stop napkins from trying.
I just want to give a
So there he
shout out
goes
to
again.
great people that have helped.
Right.
Ice cold Dr.
I
Pepper.
don't know when it becomes such the norm for laziness to just kick in, you know what I mean? Instead of just doing what you should be doing to help people live. Just here, this will get them by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think just things set in. Well, I don't have to do too much, and I can still keep my job here.
Right.
I mean, it sucks.
It was like when I got into EMS, man. It was legit, kind of just like one big old family. You know, everybody had your back, and you'd come off a run, and you would stop to get food. And you were sitting down to eat, and another run drop. We had more crews than we did trucks, and another crew would be like, "No, you
Yeah,
stay and eat. You know, we'll go get it." And then somewhere down it just flipped. It was just, I'm gonna stab this one in the back and stab this one in the back, and snowballed from there to where they just it literally got to the point of You just hated going to work because you knew what it was going to be. You go try and do your job while everybody else is slacking, and drives me crazy.
Yeah, it's a complete opposite of what it used to be.
Right.
I hate that. Every
Popular man's
place.
on his phone again.
My bad.
I can tell because when that head goes down, that light shines off that head now.
That's just hurtful.
Well, I didn't say it's bad. I'm digging the slick look. You rocking
Yeah, I am.
that.
The medic,
Napkins?
what's tickling your brain? Come out.
What's tickling my brain?
Yeah.
That my internet is dropping red bars again. Anybody want to start a reliable internet company in my area? I urge you to do so.
Damn right. At the very least, I'd
Did they
be.
ever come back out?
Why no? Talked to them on the phone again, and they were getting the boss's boss. Said they were going to make a phone call because they were the ones that get things done. Never even got the phone call.
They didn't know nothing.
Yeah. Big old load of poo. That's what it be. Napkins. I know you're all popular, but you're gonna have to give us something.
Oh, well, I mean, we've talked about a lot tonight.
No slap happy stories.
Um, None that I can say on the podcast. I might get somebody fired. Just say there's a nurse that's really not fond of the place she works for.
I think you can take a pick out of nurses nowadays.
God forbid you tell the truth.
Right. Your situation's any better?
Bro, I think so. Yeah, I definitely think so. Again, that's something I
You don't want to discuss yet. I know.
no. Yeah, absolutely.
I just wanted to know if it was better or not.
I've made some self realizations here the last couple days. Some deep thinking and meditating that I've done, and I've just I made some discoveries, and I feel like that it's all gonna be good.
It's all gonna be. That's good vibes right there.
I
That's the
hope so.
positivity train. Toot
Oh,
toot.
yeah.
I tried that for a while at work, being the positivity train. It was going good for a while there too. Good vibes.
Good vibes everywhere. I just wish that I get my W-2. I mean, honestly, that's the, that's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to right now.
W-2.
That W-2 to hit.
Yeah, I don't even know how mine works. To be honest with you, how mine's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't even get a W-2 anymore.
You don't get nothing.
Uh, my VA it's all tax free, so
Oh,
I I don't think I don't think there's a W-2. I'm still figuring it out though.
anything you looking forward to this week, Napkins?
Um, looking forward to seeing some people, but
I'm looking forward for the temperature to not be as cold.
yeah, that too.
Yes.
That too.
For some sunshine. That's what I'm hoping for anyway.
I see
That
sunshine.
and I'm looking at trying to get me a get me a new guitar. So
Ooh.
Nice,
yeah.
nice. I've been practicing the keyboard a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Practicing more on the guitar, or you get
No,
Phil?
no, I ain't really practiced on the get fiddle much. I got to change those strings, man.
I've got one picked out. I'm gonna see what I can do about trying to get. So it's purty.
I actually used to own a bass guitar.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't any good, but I was trying.
That's what Tacos get or plays. Some
No
on his
shit.
bass.
Hell yeah.
Slap at the bass, man.
How you feel about the whole banning vapes in Kentucky, medic?
Uh, I've got this one that is on 8%, and then I've got a backup, and then I'm just out.
You have to go to West Virginia to get one.
Mm, I don't know. May just start smoking crack.
Just stay out
You
of
know, sometimes I feel
Ohio.
like I should smoke crystal meth, and then I think, nah, I probably shouldn't.
No, I got on them whenever I quit cigarettes, and so maybe it's just a good opportunity to try and get off of these if I don't go crazy.
Also, Kentucky's getting rid of vapes.
Oh yeah, they've already been outlawed.
Started on the
No
first of the
shit.
year.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said it was because something about one of the ingredients in these that people in Japan was taking or something. And I was like, what does that matter? People in Japan live a lot longer than people in America.
Yeah.
You're right. You can still get the juice though, so maybe you should just go back to using mods.
Well, I've still got my mod. It just it kept burning up too quick. I might try and go back to the mod.
There's I work with a guy who he's actually sponsored by a bunch of vape companies, and he turned me on one that was it's basically like a disposable,
What a mod.
but yeah, it's a mod. It's one that's small enough you can just throw it in your pocket and go, and it don't leak everywhere.
That's one reason I kind of went to these is because you can put that one in your pocket, but it eventually it'll just start leaking and it's really annoying.
I'll have to get up with him and get some recommendations for you.
What you yawning for?
I don't know, bro. Listen, I've slept. I got stuck at work for 16 hours, got home, went straight to bed, slept till like 8 o'clock last night, got up, stayed up till 10 or 11, and then went right back to bed and slept till 12 today.
So you're pretty lazy,
Oh, yeah.
huh?
I went and turned in my heart monitor and went to the grocery store.
Grocery
And here we
store.
are.
Man, we went to the store the other day and they didn't have anything because all the cold weather hitting, so everybody wanted to go buy all the bread and milk and you know, typical.
They were out of weird stuff like spaghetti and meatballs in the can. You know, that's my kid's obsession right now. And they were out of those, and I was like, "That's weird. That's weird to be out of."
Yeah, our kids are obsessed with them too. But it's gotta be the ravioli brand or they don't like it.
Chef Boyardee, son,
Yeah.
it does taste different. It's like ketchup. It's got a unique taste.
It's the sauce. That's what I say anyway. I'm hoping next week, Taco and Schizo will be able to join us back.
The hope is real.
Yeah. Show is. I don't know what his schedule, what days he's planning on going, and how often. Now that
I
he's
don't think he knows,
back
to be
part
honest.
time.
Probably hard to say.
I should have some better topics and things to discuss next week, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna try to think of some stuff as well. Some hard questions.
Hard ones,
You
huh?
better.
Uh, yeah, just to get some opinions across the board.
So that's what I like. I like the hard questions. That and I
Uh,
like it when people send in questions, like random ones off the wall that we have to answer.
yeah,
Ones that really make you think.
Yeah, because you don't expect them.
yeah, to think on the fly. It's like that's some true, real,
That's some real
real shit.
podcast stuff right there.
Fuck yeah.
uh, well, fellers, y'all got anything else for the evening?
I don't think so. I can't really think of anything right now. I do want to give one final shout out to all the people that have stumbled across our TikTok and checked out the website at beyondthequest.com and checked out our sponsor, Angry Vet Nation.
Who?
Great things. Angry Vet Nation.
Who aired that?
They are a group of a nonprofit organization that helps any first responders or veterans. Again, you must be a first responder or veteran. If you want to get into the world of streaming or gaming as a form of therapy, you can check them out at angryvetnation.org. And right now, their applications are closed, but you can fill out a form so that you'll be notified when they reopen. Um, Strongly suggest that you go ahead and do that. They fill up very quickly. They'll do anything and everything they can to help you out.
Awesome
You
bunch of
can
people.
absolutely can't be beat. You can reach out to us at beyondthequest.com and click the contact us button, or you can also email us at info, that's info, at beyondthequest.com. If you get offended by that word because of infomercials or some other stupid reason, you can also email btq at slimchancegaming.com. Check us out on
Word.
Facebook. Check out our YouTube.
Word.
We all the
YouTube,
places.
I think the only difference is on YouTube it is Slim Chance Gaming Crew.
Yes.
But everything else I believe is Slim Chance Gaming. We
I'd
did
also like to
finish
thank
up
Angry
our
Vet Nation. You know, they've done a lot for us, and I can't say thank you enough.
right. They are the bee's knees.
Yeah.
We did finish up our Castle Crashers playthrough on YouTube. That last
yeah.
one, that was a trip.
It was.
Very confusing trip. I felt like I was on a trip playing it.
Sometimes those are the best games, to be honest.
It's true. True
I
words.
ended up with a clown. I don't know. I don't have words.
Bro, you know what I want to stream?
What?
What I want us all to sit down and stream one night. I want us to get a good playthrough on Demonologist in. We ain't done that in a while.
I'm down for it whenever.
I enjoy that.
And I don't know if Taco was interested, but I know Cal was interested in yours and Schizo's idea of streaming some Outlast trials.
Listen,
Um,
that's gonna be fun.
Schizo done the introduction again to show Cal, and I was scared. There was things that happened that didn't happen on yours, and I didn't like it. I peed a little, and I dread it.
The Outlast Trials is it got me a couple times, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I like about horror games. I want to get scared.
I think if when we stream Outlast Trials, I'm just gonna find a cabinet and hide in the cabinet the whole game. But
Yeah.
I agree. I do think we need to get a run through on Demonologist again. I think it'd be
I
fun.
want to get to the funeral home.
I think I was like half a level away from unlocking it.
So there you go. Make sure y'all check out all of our Twitches, join our Discord if you're interested.
Yeah.
Um,
Planning on
There's some
starting the Return of
exciting
Moria stream soon
streams
too.
coming up. Exciting streams. You like hearing people scream like a girl? You would love to watch us play Demonologist or Outlast Files.
Yeah, well, last time we done like scary games, I didn't have a camera either.
Yeah, last scary game we done was Devour, and if
Yeah,
there would have been cameras on us, you would have.
I almost put a hole through my screen, okay, because it looked like a doll coming at the screen, and I don't like dolls. But yeah, bunch of things to look forward to.
Absolutely. Anything else? Any questions, comment, piercing, critical insights before we end the stream?
I just appreciate anybody that watches. You know, if we can help anybody, we're here. Check out Anger Vet Nation. Hell, even get a hold of me. I know some ways to help out veterans. If any of y'all are there watching, need some help, just let us know.
And if anybody watching or listening just needs somebody to talk to, you may not know me, but I'm always here to talk. So,
Absolutely. Make sure that you fill out the contact us form. We love getting questions and hate mail, and you can do it anonymously.
yeah, what he said. I know it's it was a shorter show than usual, but been dealing with the internet issues and fighting with that and life happening, so should be back on normal schedules next week, right?
Absolutely. I always enjoy it. It always helps.
Oh, yeah.
Good therapy thing.
Okay. That's gonna do it all. Till next time, we love y'all. Jesus loves you more. Bye.
Bye.
When the night comes alive and the lights grow dim, Slim Chance game and let the tales begin. Macbeth's got the faith, Taka's bringing the fire. Napkins and skits, so raise the thoughts higher.
With Costas in the mix, we're breaking the mold.
Adventures untold, both brave and bold. See on the quest where the shadows gleam. We're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim Chance game and play straight from the heart. So, brothers and Steve, up brothers and Steve. Slim Chance game and play straight from the heart.
From boss fights to prayers, every world we roam.
We're building connections and calling them home.
Roll the dice, press start, take a leap of faith.
In the glow of the screen, there's a sacred space. Pixelated skies, late night fights. Together we laugh and together we thrive. From dungeons deep to celestial heights, Slim Chance gaming, let's play all night. Beyond the quest where the shadows gleam, we're chasing the light in a gamer's dream. Faith and friends, it's a journey we'll chart. Slim Chance gaming, play it straight from the heart. Oh, brothers and Steve, up brothers and Steve. Slim Chance game and play it straight from the heart. So grab your gear, let's take the ride. Magnetic Taco Napkins by your side. Schizo and Galestis lighting the spark. This is Beyond the Quest After Dark.